I'm alive. Is it working this morning? I am drinking my coffee, by the way. Slowly waking up. I've got somebody. Feel free to let me know if you can hear me. Can't see the mic moving too much. That's not so good. Let me know if you can hear me. Normally, the little bit at the bottom, I can see the mic moving around. Nothing moving. I can't see you're gone. They disappeared. Okay. Oh, it definitely looks a little glitchy. I'm hoping. Wait for a few minutes. Somebody please let me know if they can, if you can hear me okay. And I was just going to do just a few little stretches this morning, just to wake up. I'm still drinking my coffee. I'm still definitely so waking up. It looks a little glitchy my end. So we shall see. Well, if you can hear me, hope you have a nice night's sleep. Hope you're awake. Hope your sleeping pajamas are near enough, let's be honest. Okay. I'm going to have to hope that you can hear me. I suppose what I could do is test it myself, can I? And see if I can hear myself. And then we will get going. Technology. Where is it? Let's go. See if I can hear myself. Okay, I think there's some sound on that, so I think we'll go for it. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Does just look a little bit glitchy. That's probably just because it's morning, I don't know. I'm glitchy, so I've not had coffee. So, just a few stretches. We're not going to go on for too long this morning or anything. We all got to working from home pretty soon. So I just wanted to do just a little bit of a morning routine, just to open up the chest, the back, give you a good stretch after a night's sleep, just to kind of get us going a little bit of the day. So if you can bring into a seated pose for me, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to just go straight into 3 breaths, bringing those hands up at the same time. So bringing the hands down, take a nice big inhale, float all the way up. Easy exhale out, brings the hands down to the chest. And plugging the thumbs into the heartbeat. And the nice easy rhythm. Two more times, just the same. Big inhale floats you up. Easy exhale softens you back down. And one last time. Big inhale. Easy exhale. And we have some little heartbeat, a different day. I just want you to think about your day. About worrying about all the things we have to do, or the people we have to look after. Just think about what you want your day to look like. We're just starting to mentally make that list of the things you want to try and do. And think about, if we don't get that list done, it's going to be okay. We're still doing the best we can. Just try to see that day in a really positive light. Focus on all the good things that will happen today. All the things you do to make it a good day. What would make it a better day? Yeah. And slowly start to bring the hands down. I'm going to take quite a nice big stretch here. We've got somebody. You can hear me? Oh, amazing. Fabulous. We're going to start taking a really big, sort of quite dramatic stretch for our neck and shoulders. I want you to bring your hands out into what we call cactus arms. So I always think it's a really old-fashioned looking cactus. Okay, and from that position, I want you to inhale, open up. So I'm taking my arms back as far as I can, squeezing my shoulder blades together. As I exhale, I'm bringing my hands forward, looping my fingers together, pushing them away, and relaxing my head down. We're going to do that a little bit routine 2 more times. So you can inhale, open the chest, look up, bring the hands back, maybe even looking up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, curl the spine, looking forward. I'm going to come to the side for this last one. So you can see what I'm up to. Really push. So you inhale, open up, look up, send the arms back, and exhale, curl it around, loop the hands together, push the hand away. Slowly coming back up, do this for me. I'll take that stretch a little bit further in towards the neck now. So see how nice and tall again. I just want you to gently relax your head over towards one shoulder. And I think about your ear come towards your shoulder, relaxing the shoulders a little bit, relaxing the hands, and we should be able to feel this stretching down the opposite side of the neck. And then I want you to think about lifting your chin. So rather than looking down, we're looking right out in front and trying to get that deep stretch. If you feel like you can take a little bit more here, if you want a deeper stretch from here, take your hand, place it on top of your head. Just apply a gentle bit of pressure, and then you can take it further by taking your free hand and just walking it further away from you. So this is just going to move that stretch in towards your shoulder as well. So we've got a few breaths here. So as you inhale, think about breathing into the belly, and then as you exhale, just applying that pressure in that deep stretch. One more breath. And the same thing, we're going to slowly start to release onto the other side. Bring the head up. You might need just a little wiggle in between. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So relaxing the head down, it towards your shoulder. It might feel enough just to relax it, tilt your chin forward. Or you might want to take your hand, place it on top of your, bring the other hand down and get that slightly deeper stretch. See what feels best. 2 breaths again. We can start to bring those hands down and inhale to lift the head up. Good, just have a little wiggle around there. From that position, we're going to come over onto our knees. So just to roll onto one side and gently onto your knees. I'm going to come to the side here. So you can see I'm just going to, obviously swing away. There you go. Okay, that's it. On your knees for me here. And what we're going to do is take a little cat cow in this position. So if you do find a bit of a struggle sitting like this, you can place your bottom, not your bottom, you can tell I've pushed my bottom yet. You can place a cushion under your bottom and so that's make it slightly more comfortable for you if this is a little bit tight. Okay, so Over feels best. And for those cat cows in this position, we're placing the hands on top of the knees, looking forward. As you inhale, lifting the chest, sticking your bum out, so we're curling the spine and looking all the way up. So I'm pushing the elbows back. And then as I exhale, I'm curling the spine. Bring my hands towards my knees, but pushing my tummy in here, relaxing the head down. So as I inhale happens, we lift the chest, push the elbows back, look up. And as we exhale, curl the spine, look down, push through the shoulders. One more for me. So inhale, bring it up. And exhale, curl around. Okay. Come back towards neutral spine for me. And then here, we're just going to circle the tummy, circle the hips a few times one way. So this is going to feel a little bit silly for the first thing in the morning. But I just want you to place your hands down and draw the biggest circle you can with your tummy and your hips. So your bum's going to be wiggling, you're going to be moving around. A nice little stretch, just wake everything up. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. So just roll it around. Big old stretch. Get your shoulders involved. I think it's musical. Coming back towards the center. Last little pose in this position. I'm going to take a gentle twist. I'm going to try and stay in this pose. I'm going to move slightly to the side just to see if that helps with the lift. So I want you to take one hand, but inhale to lift it all the way up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, twist across the body so that hand comes to the outside of your leg. This free hand will probably just wrap around your waist. Since you've got longer arms than me, so we can just take that little twist there. So I'm bringing the hand across, looking over my shoulder on this side. Then I want you to take a big inhale, lift those hands back up. Let's lift both of them up. So a big old stretch there, and then twist the other side. My opposite hand is going to come over to this leg. I'm going to sweep this hand behind my waist and start to twist them over the shoulder. And we're just going to do that little movement one more time. Let's do the same thing. Let's inhale, lift both hands up to the ceiling. That's like quite a nice stretch. Then exhale, twist across the body. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Coming back to your neutral spine. Just go for a few little down dogs. They need to wake the legs up because we've been sat on them for a little while. So slowly from this pose, walk your hands down, coming towards the top of your mat. Curl the toes, and then take a nice big inhale to lift up. Then take your time, and then pedal those feet as soon as you're there. So just walk on the spot, and all the weight is the back of your legs. Is trying to get sort of parallel next to the arms. And if it feels good, take your feet out to the width of your mat. Same thing here, just wiggle your bum around a little bit, or it might feel good to bend the knees either independently or at the same time. And then from there, bring your feet close together. We're going to go for a few down dogs into a little cobra. So you inhale up to the tiptoes, roll the body forward into plank. Nice and slow, a little bit if you need to. Once you're there, stop the knees down, uncurl the toes and shake forward just for that little back. Take your time. Once you're there, just your bum a little bit around. Okay, let's just stretch your left. Come back towards our down dog. So onto those knees, curl the toes, big push all the way up. Pedal those feet, waking it all up. And let's go again. So we inhale, lift up to the tiptoes, roll the body forward in plank. Soften those knees down as soon as you're there. Uncurl the toes, gently lean forward. So you can take the feet out a little wider if that feels more comfortable. Just really rock side to side. And back to that down dog. I'm going to bring my feet a little closer together. Bring myself to the knees. Curl, big push all the way up. And we'll Last time, inhale, lift up to the tiptoes, roll body forward into plank, soften the knees down, uncurl the toes, gently come down, little rock side to side. Back to the one last time. So onto the knees, curl the toes, push, lift up. From that position, I want to come into a forward fold. So I'm going to walk up to the middle of my mat this time. So a little bit forward. I can bend my knees to help me. So I slowly get there. Okay, so just find your way into a forward fold. If you can. I'm just going to face the front so you can see what we're up to here. So those knees can be as bent as you want to be. Do not feel like you should be able to magically touch the ground first thing in the morning with your legs straight. We can really bend those knees. We can wiggle around. We can do what we need to. So I'll take a ragdoll here. Bring hands to opposite elbows. Knees nice and soft. Relax the head down. Gentle sway side to side. Give your head a little bit of a shake. Make sure there's no tension. In this position, soften your knees, release your hand, and then slowly bring them behind your back, interlace those fingers. So we can just push them down the back if that feels enough. Or if you have a little bit more wiggle room, I want you to bend your knees. Inhale to lift those hands up and over. Just still no, because they'll stop. From that position, we bend those knees and gently sway side to side again. Give your head that little shake. Maybe do a little yes, a little no with the head. Big deep breaths. Take a nice big deep inhale. And exhale, release it down. Coming into our little twist here. Just take your right hand to the outside of your left leg, and then inhale your left hand all the way up to the ceiling. Keep up if you can. You can read the knees here, take your time, and then exhale back down. Same thing on the other side. So cross over, big inhale to lift up. And then as you exhale, slowly come back down. Bend those knees, inhale, roll up, just down, squeeze as you go. Head is the last thing up. And we're going to take that nice big exhale onto there. Okay. Hopefully you're all still with me. Hopefully you're all still doing it. Amazing. So last little stretch I'm going to do is a bit of a full body stretch we're going to take. To keep your feet about hip distance, maybe a little bit wider apart, so just so nice and planted. That you can bend your knees and feel kind of comfortable with where you are. Keeping the knees soft, I want you to inhale, lift your hands all the way up to the ceiling, and take your right hand and hold to your left. Take a big inhale to lengthen, lift up, and exhale, lean over to the right. Once you can't go any further and those hips have pushed over to the left, then sweep your hands, your head, everything down to the ground for a forward fold, and then sweep it all the way up. So drawing a really big circle with the whole body. Good. And we'll touch more to the times this direction. So we lift it up, lean it over, bend the knees, and sweep it down. Inhale, brings you back up. And one last time this way. So lengthen, lean, and bend the knees, and sweep it down. The tummies, I don't want anyone falling over the side of the back. Take an inhale, we release the hands, and then exhale, bring, maybe loop the shoulders, a little wiggle around. Just the same thing on the other side. So bend the knees, inhale, lift up. So this time I'm going to take my left hand onto my right wrist, lengthen the body, lift up. As I exhale, lean over to the left, so you can see my hips pushing over to the right. Bending knees, and sweep those hands down. On inhale, lift it all the way up. So lean over, bend the knees, sweep it down, relax your head, and bring it up. And last time, we lift, lengthen, lean, bend those knees. In, and all the way up. Take a big inhale, release those hands, lift up. and then exhale, gently my hands over to my shoulders. Bend those knees and slowly come down. From this position, just walk your hands a little further away from your body. What we're going to do is try and lift up towards our tiptoes 3 times. So what you can do is, if you're finding this quite tricky to touch the ground, and your knees, as I've done here, I've grabbed my cushion, so I can place my hands a little bit higher. You can place your hands where they're most comfortable towards the ground. And all I want to do is inhale, lift up towards your tiptoes. And as you exhale, slowly come down. So you feel this lower leg. 2 more. So I lean forward, inhale, lift up, and then exhale back. And that last time, inhale, lift up, and exhale back. Very good. You can release our cushion, bend your knees, and see if you can come all the way down to seated. So what you do this however you can. It might be come onto the heels, lean to one side, release your leg, and release the other. Take your time back to seated for me. Good. From that position, you should feel quite nice and stretched out here. And what I want you to do is place your hands onto your chest. So starting with your left hand and your right. And I just want to see if you can feel the heartbeat. That's all I want you to do. We're going to hear your breath coming down the chest. I want you to feel your heart and just feel the energy that you made in your body. Think about your limbs. You're about to feel this energy moving around your body. Go down the spine. Your fingertips. Just notice how your body feels. Does it feel any better for a bit of movement? Is it more? Or is it feeling maybe a bit more weak today? And just think about what your body needs today. Any time that you have, so just listen to it. Knows what it needs. Just get a little bit of time, tune in, and see what we can do for it. You need to start to release the hands. I hope you enjoyed a little flow. You're in about 15 minutes or so, and that's a good little bit of time. Just stretch everything out first thing in the morning. You hopefully feel just like you've moved everything around, you stretched everything out. It just means that you're ready to get on with your day. It's me up a lot more than I was before. I will carry on drinking my coffee because obviously coffee helps too. I think that's absolutely allowed. Feel free to drop me a little comment or anything. If you have any questions, drop me a message if there is anything you'd like me to do, anything you'd like me to do. And yeah, hope you have a really lovely day. And I don't know next week, but it'll be sometime next week. And we shall be okay, all right, take care. Have a lovely day.